Hey YouTube, it's Robin. I just got back from buying my car. I get it on Friday, so I'll do a whole vlog on that thing. But I wanted to talk about what happened today. So I was in the kitchen at my work, eating my lunch, and there was a guy ahead of me, and he just had twins in November. So they're almost a year. That's crazy. And so somehow we got on the topic of gluten-free, and like he started asking me questions and blah blah, because he's gluten-free. And then he said, oh yeah, my wife has PCOS and thyroid issues. And I was like, oh, so do I. Like, I'm telling this guy like just random stuff about myself. And he was like, oh, you do? And I was like, yeah, and one of the big things they say is to go gluten-free if you have PCOS and thyroid issues. And honestly, I felt better when I gave it up 2 years ago, and I feel even better now that I'm giving up carbs. I'm like, those are like the two big things to do. And he's like, he starts talking about how they want to put his wife on metformin, and because since she had the babies, her thyroid went up to like a 70 or something. Like, I don't even know if that's even possible, but and so they want to put her on metformin, but first they want her to do this diet. And I told them, I'm like, she really shouldn't want to go on metformin. I mean, like, metformin is not fun, and that's why I don't want to go on it. I've heard horror stories, and to be honest, if I can control it with diet, exercise, and other natural ways, then so be it. So we started talking, and then I said, you guys did IVF, right? And he's like, yeah. And he started telling me about that and how they did, they did the Clomid, then they did the IUIs, and then they did 4 IVFs. The first one, none of the eggs fertilized. The second time, nothing. They did ICSI, and it didn't take. The third time, they did a frozen, it didn't take. And the fourth time, they did a 5-day transfer versus a 3-day transfer with ICSI, and it worked, and they got twins. So they put 2 eggs back in. And so I said, oh yeah, like I'm possibly heading in that direction soon. Not what we planned, but after 3 years, you kind of run out of options. And he was like wicked nice, and he was like telling me all about it. And so we went our separate ways. It was like kind of awkward ending, because I mean, it's a guy, and that's weird to talk about this stuff with a guy. But then he came back to my desk, and he's like, if you start going through all this, like, feel free to come and talk to me, or like ask me any questions. I've been there, I've been through it. So it was really, really sweet, and I thought that was like really, really cool to like be able to talk to someone like outside of YouTube, or my husband or my family about it. Basically a complete stranger. So yeah, it was just really nice, and it was really, I'm like gonna cry, because it was just like the sweetest thing ever. Like, he was just so sweet, and he's totally not the guy that would like he was not calling it metformin, he was calling it the wrong name and stuff. So it's not even like he had all his shit together, but he was just super sweet, and it was just really comforting. And he just looked at me, he's like, everything changed now. He's like, I'm so tired and exhausted, but it's completely different, tired and exhausted from trying for so long. And he's like, and it's absolutely amazing. So it was just a beautiful conversation today. So I guess that's all I came on to just tell you guys what happened today. It was just a really nice thing, and you go through this for so long, and to have those moments, it really brings you back and centers you and makes you remember that it's a journey, and there is a beautiful ending, hopefully. And hopefully there will be a beautiful ending for us. Hopefully, fingers crossed. So that's my little update for today, and I will talk to you guys later. I hope you have a fabulous Wednesday night. Bye.